Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Prince Ichie. Today's breaking news is coming out of Ecuador. Today, President Daniel Noboa narrowly escaped what authorities are calling an attempted assassination. Tensions are rising as protests over fuel subsidy spiral into violence. Here is what we know so far.
Footage from inside Ecuadorian President Daniel Noboa's car captures a crowd hurling objects at the vehicle. On Tuesday, about 500 people surrounded his car as he approached an event in Ecuador's Cañar province. The attack left his vehicle damaged with what a minister said looked like bullet holes. President Noboa escaped unharmed. But Environment and Energy Minister Ines Manzano filed a formal report of an assassination attempt on the president. She said police have detained 5 people and the acts will not go unpunished. Noboa's office said the detainees face terrorism and attempted assassination charges. However, the National Indigenous Federation, or CONAIE, said orchestrated violence had targeted people mobilizing to protest Noboa's arrival, with elderly women among those attacked in a brutal police and military action. In a post on X, the organization said at least 5 of us have been arbitrarily detained. Over recent weeks, CONAIE has staged strikes to protest the government's decision to end diesel subsidies. It has held marches and set roadblocks, saying the policy will raise costs, especially for small farmers and indigenous communities. In mid-September, Noboa signed an order to end the subsidies, and his government declared emergencies in several provinces to keep order. The government says ending the subsidy will save $1.1 billion a year, with the money already being redirected to small farmers and transport workers.
The incident occurred in Cañar province, where President Noboa motorcade was attacked by a large crowd, approximately 500 protesters. These demonstrators reportedly threw rocks and shots were fired at the presidential vehicles. Thankfully, President Noboa was unharmed. However, his armored car shows signs of damage, including what appears to be bullet impacts. 5 people were arrested in connection with the attack. Authorities say they may face charges including attempted assassination and terrorism. So let's discuss why this happened. At the heart of the unrest in the government decision to remove fuel and especially diesel subsidies, which caused sharp price hikes, many Ecuadorians, including indigenous groups led by CONAIE, felt squeezed and have protested nationwide. These protests may have been going on for over 2 weeks with roadblocks, clashes, and widespread discontent. So let's discuss about the government's reaction. The presidency condemns the attacks as a criminal act. Environment and Energy Minister Ines Manzano said prosecutors are involved and will treat the incident as attempted assassination. Noboa himself, speaking from Cuenca, said such violence is unacceptable and emphasized the importance of maintaining order and continuing with reform. The government has declared a state of emergency in several provinces, setting the next to restore peace and protect citizens. So what can be the risks and implications? These attempts risk escalations, tensions dramatically if protests start being treated as militant or terrorist actions. Security forces may respond with stronger force, potentially leading to clashes, civilian casualties, and further unrest. President Noboa's platform has been filmed on confronting narco gangs and crimes.
Coge seguro, agacha la cabeza, agacha la cabeza, agacha la cabeza. Agacha la cabeza. Agacha la cabeza. Agacha la cabeza, agacha la cabeza, agacha la cabeza. Agacha la cabeza.
This event uncovered how fragile security is in Ecuador, especially where political decisions trigger mass discontent. So, what should we watch for? Investigations. Who was behind the attack? Were they affiliated with organized crime, political oppositions, or both? What evidence is there of narco gang involvement especially? How will groups like CONAIE react to arrests and accusations? Will peaceful protesters distance themselves from violent elements? Will more provinces be placed under emergency status? Might there be curfew or other restrictions? Human rights organizations, foreign governments, their statements could affect Ecuador's diplomatic and financial ties. President Noboa survived today's attack, but the spark it has ignited may burn long. This moment could shape Ecuador's political future, its stability, and how it handles dissent. We'll keep tracking every verified development. For now, stay tuned for clear explanations and the facts right here. Subscribe for more updates from Life World Focus 24/7.